We're not out there, one guy here and one guy there. It's a team game. I don't care who they have a tailback.
I'm hurt, dog. Don't ask me if I'm all right. Hell no. Joaquin said dominate, and we not doing it. I put my heart in this, dog. Let's go, man. Let's go, man.
All right, everybody, welcome back to the podcast. And as you can see in studio, virtual studio, we have the whole crowd here. We got my boy Grease.
Yes, sir. Lulu here. Y'all know what time it is. Mr. He Can't Protect You.
And we also have Mr. The Sticks God of the Bay Area Inferno in the house.
Hey, I need to come up with a slogan. He Can't Protect You sounds good.
Get Grease to help you. Grease got you, man. Grease is good on that.
Yeah.
Grease is good. Thank you. Mr. He Can't Protect You.
They can't, man. They can't.
Alrighty. So let's cut to the chase on this episode of the podcast. We have some stiff pause competition coming up on this night, which will be Tuesday night. Man, playoffs are in the air. We got some teams showing dominance.
Sure.
Some teams that people really didn't expect. So what we'll do first is we're going to skim over D1, and I know that Grease got some stuff to say because the order has changed.
Absolutely.
The order is 100% changed, yes. So right now in Division 1, we have Honolulu Pirates at number 1, Flight at 2, Tri-State Devils at 3, Austin Almighty at 4. Then we got the Phantoms, Misfits, Cyclones, and Locks. Funny that we end with the Locks because the irony of me saying that is all of the teams from 5 to 8 are locked out of the playoffs. So it's just a game of seeding right now. Okay, it's a game of seeding right now. And just not to go with the regular, who you think's going to win? What team has the roster to survive and get to that ultimate goal? I'll throw that out there to either Grease or Sticks. Go ahead, one of y'all take it.
I'll take it.
All right.
Yeah, because so my preseason prediction was the Pirates. I'm sticking with my preseason prediction. Like we talked about, man, the continuity that the Pirates have, I think they returned just about all 7 starters, and they've been dominant. They put Flight, who was dominant early, but Flight's kind of early schedule was a little bit soft, and then they ran into the Pirates in 0-2.
Oh, hold on. I gotta cut you off. I gotta stop you right there, Stick. Say what you just said, because me and Grease talked a little bit of something about this a couple days ago. We didn't want to let it out the bag. Say what you said about Flight in that early season schedule.
Okay. Hold on. So I don't want to blow this out of proportion. Flight is a really good team. They're one of the best teams.
Okay.
But the reason that they were undefeated early was because early they played the bottom 4 teams.
Yes.
And then they ran into one of the top teams and clearly were underprepared. Now, will that transfer into the playoffs? We'll see. They'll probably come prepared in the playoffs. But it was their first real competition and they didn't adjust. So,
but you have to also, and this is not a shot at Flight at all, you have to be prepared for the playoffs. And for what I'm seeing from their last 4 outings, they've only came away with 1 win. They lost to the Honolulu Pirates twice, and they lost to the Devils once. And you got to do better than that if you're looking to play one of the top 4 and make it to that game. Like, so what's Pigeon? What's Floto? What's Dope Walker? Are they going to make any kind of adjustments? Like, what are they going to do?
Yeah, I put my trust in. So when I think about Pigeon, I think about early 2000s Peyton Manning. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where Peyton Manning was dominant.
Yeah.
But the league wasn't really geared towards him, right?
No.
The league isn't. This current ESG is not geared towards dominant quarterbacks. The running game is too important. And They don't really have one. Not really.
But they do. And I watch them
but not
every
like
single
Pirates.
time.
I agree, but
it doesn't it don't have to be as good as the Pirates. Look at Greaves over there. But
it does though, because they're gonna play the Pirates. It does have to be as good.
It has to just be efficient to throw them off enough so Pigeon can do what Pigeon has to do. And that wide receiving core. If I know that I don't have to worry about you running the ball, that it's always going to come down to Pigeon got to make a throw. KJ Too Real got to be out there somewhere. I'm going to key on that. And if they're playing from behind, they're playing right into their opponent's hand.
That is true. Let me ask you this. Of the top 4 teams remaining, who has the worst run game? It's Flight. It's not even close.
Okay.
The Devils,
I give you that.
Think about how good the Devils' run game is.
Yes.
Almighty has D Rose.
Yeah.
And the Pirates have Juan. It's tough. It's tough to go into the playoffs with that. That's why I'm saying it reminds me of the early 2000s Colts with Peyton Manning.
Yeah. Now I ask you this: does that mean they're one and done? Does that put them in the position of one and done? If they don't have a running game,
assuming the seeding stays the same.
Oh, I don't care. Sooner or later, they're going to have to. Look, he agrees. Sooner or later, they are going to have to be able to run the ball. Whether it be that first round or the second round, they're going to have to be able to run the ball. And
it's so hard to run. So the Devils are tough to run the ball against. I think the Devils have the best run defense of the playoff teams.
I don't know.
Disagree?
I disagree.
You disagree?
I 100% disagree. I think that at this turn, it's one of those things where it was true, and then as time goes on, myth turns into legend, and then legend turns into belief. You know what I mean? I don't think that. I don't see how you can take Dasa Clip out of your lineup and still be as dominant of a run-stopping team.
Yeah, but the scheme's still the same.
Oh, the scheme?
That double A gap front side is so tough to run the ball against.
Yeah.
They blitz 4 or 5. They're willing to leave their cornerbacks on an island, and cornerbacks get torched, honest to God, quite a bit, that's the interesting part about Flight versus the Devils. So when you ask if they're one and done right now, if it was to go right now, we have Flight versus the Devils in round 1. And the question is, can the Devils corners hold up for a 7-game series? But the Devils are for sure taking away the run game. We know that.
I mean, I've never seen, maybe I'm not watching enough Flight games, but I know that they got Floto Baggins and they got Smacking on the ends. So you got 2 runners right there.
Yep.
I don't see them utilize that to throw teams off. And it almost seems like they become way too dependent on what Pigeon can do on them 3rd and longs, some 4th and longs. I mean, you know what they're going to do.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you were the coach, if you were calling plays and you're in 3rd and 9, who are you trusting? You're trusting Pigeon, of course.
But it hasn't worked. It hasn't worked. It hasn't worked. It'd be something different if they had hardware, but it hasn't worked. That's what they've been doing. They've been relying on Pigeon, and it hasn't got them over that hump. And for them, they go Grease again. They're going to need to run the ball. Grease, I'm interested to hear what do you have to say about this?
Yeah.
First off, man, big ups to my team, man. Big shout out to my team, man. Big Bezo out there holding it down for us at quarterback. Wine out there and running back. Yes. You know, my boy Big Cam at receiver. Corby, our rookie Burks. You know what I'm saying? My man Draco. And Vine, Journey, and Oopsie on the line, man. I had to say that first because if you ask me what do I think, Smoking Jay, I'm going to tell you right now, humbly, why not the Pirates? You know what I'm saying? Why not the Pirates?
Yeah.
I'm not going to disagree with anything Stick Guy says because I told you already before we did this podcast that We not doing that. Like, we not doing that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we said that.
No, I'm gonna pull you into it.
Yeah.
We just playing ball. You know what I'm saying? We playing ball. Now, to address the flight thing, I want to say this. Stick brought up a great point because me and Smoking Jay talked about this. I said, Smoking Jay, I got a phone call from D Rose at 10:46 a.m. Central Standard Time. I had to write it down. And D Rose told me before we played flight, he said, Grease, I don't really think they're that good. And I said, what you mean, Rose? He goes, you gotta go look at their schedule.
Yeah.
They haven't played anybody. They played D2 teams. There's only one D1 team they played, and they ain't ready for nobody else. So I was like, do I need to write this down?
Yeah. Yes.
And he told me, he said, Almighty was destined to be in the playoffs, and that he said they were coming.
Yep.
Now,
True.
if we want to be
your
real,
first round matchup.
yeah, I'm cool with that. It's no shot at flight. That beginning schedule, if you go look at it, I want to say they play like the Locks, the Misfits,
Yeah.
Yep.
like, and did they play the Cyclones too?
Yeah, I'm pretty. Yeah, they played the Cyclones.
Yeah, like the Cyclones, they're having personnel issues going on this season and trying to get the you know what I'm saying? They're trying to gel.
They're lining
Like
up right.
the Misfits having trouble at home as well. And the Locks, you know, they just, you know, rebuild.
Yeah.
So Stick Guy had a point. We all thought about this and looked at this and discussed this. No knock at them. But some of us, like if you look at our Almighty schedule, Almighty had the harder part of the schedule in the beginning of the season.
Yeah. So now they're
That's
on
why
cruise
now
control.
Stick Guy, they pulling up the rear now because the second half, it was a little easier. You know what I'm saying? I think they can run the ball, Stick Guy. And the only reason I say that is because a lot of people don't know how to defend when people run out of full house and out of split back, especially when they put that tight end on the line over there.
Ooh.
Like that's really they bread and butter is coming out of that I form, and you don't know if they're gonna run that inside zone stick or if they're gonna run that fullback dive. Like that's their bread. And the other thing is Pigeon run a sneak out of that or a quarterback power out of that. So they already got the tight end lead blocking. Yeah, like I did film on them, bro. Like I that's what I'm saying. Like it's not a knock at them.
So you know what's going on.
It's not a knock at them. I told Bezo them this was going to be, and it's going to sound like I'm trying to play on the league, but I told them it was going to be a chess match. It was legit going to be me and the guys playing chess with Pidge, man, because I give them that much respect. That's why I call him Pocket Pigeon.
Pocket Pigeon is crazy.
I call him Pocket Pigeon. I've been calling him Pocket Pigeon before they updated it and broke his skill and being able to evade sacks in the backfield. But
He's the best at it.
He is.
He is. He is. Stick like hands down, bro. Hands down. And I love Bezo. Bezo is my QB. Bezo be breaking tackles back there. Moving around.
I had Bezo as my third. Yeah.
Moving them hips like Dak in the pocket. Be doing that.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And on what you saying that, like I was like, that is the difference right there in the elite teams in D1 is the quarterback position. You got somebody that can make it happen. Yeah. You like I'm looking at it right now, and it's pretty much like kind of playing out. Beza's up in there, you know, Pigeon's up in there. Of course, we put Ray up in there, and Krillin, you know, which a lot of people, sleep on Krillin, you know, a lot. And then I look at the deficiency with the teams like the Phantoms, the Misfits, the Cyclones who are searching for their QB, and poor old Sativa who's forever been searching for that guy to be the signal caller. So that is the difference. Yeah. Bezo could easily here in the next couple of seasons be like the number one QB in the league. Like I honestly see him.
No, I think the tough part is Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you good. Go ahead, Stick. Go ahead.
Okay. So Bezo is I like Bezo a lot. I think Bezo would have to do a lot to overcome both Ray and that's why I have him at my 3. Ray, who has hardware, D1 hardware. So Bezo has hardware and D2. D1 hardware carries a little bit more weight.
But wait. Hold on. I got to do my weekly thing here.
Okay. Oh,
Okay. Number one, we be glazing Ray too much, man. Okay, I understand that he has a ring.
Who's we?
Okay, well, but no, no. You put Bezo at number 3, and I'm just gonna put this out there. Who has had Ray come out there and dissect him from the pocket? I'll wait. Is Ray a great passer?
Yeah,
I've watched some games and I've watched Ray throw up 3 picks.
Less dominant.
Less dominant at what?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so Josh Allen. Josh Allen's not beating anybody from the pocket, but Josh Allen's still Josh Allen. That's Ray.
I'm saying it right now. I'm saying this is who Ray is. Ray is. Let me think this one for a second. Ray is
Josh Allen.
No. He's not.
Okay.
Ray is a system quarterback. That's what Ray is.
All right, bro.
We're
getting carried away.
No. Ray can make a Ray. No, I'm not saying like it's not a bad thing. Ray can make a play. Ray can run. I've never seen Ray sit back and when the game came down the Ray's arm, that Ray took care of it.
Okay.
I'm not Stick. Hold on, Stick. I'm not gonna lie. When Most Hated was in the league, before we got that massive update, I'm telling you, Bummy and Ray, 95% of the time kept the ball in their hand. We're talking about quarterback sprint outs, quarterback power.
Yeah.
Ray them coming out in the near and the far, under center, running behind the line.
Yeah.
Like the way you beat the Devils. And I'm saying this because I know Ray gonna watch the episode and go, I'll show him.
Hey, he will.
Right.
He will. And if you're gonna say this, you better not lose to him.
Me? Like you know how Ray get. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, this is how I feel about Ray. I don't think Ray is Josh Allen. You know who I think Ray is? Lamar.
Ooh.
That's who I think Ray is.
Yeah, that's
make Lamar throw the ball.
Ray's not fragile.
You make Lamar throw the ball, bro. That's what you want him to do.
What are you talking about?
Something's gonna happen.
Okay, but it's not like he's not deadly. It's not like he's not deadly.
But let me ask you, Stick, have you seen him?
Touchdown.
Have you seen him beat somebody from the pocket? Have you watched one of their?
You gotta make Ray throw the ball, bro.
Yes.
If you make Ray throw the ball, like Ray has to. This is what I'm saying, Sticks. When it comes to reading, like my first, my second, and my third, I don't feel like Ray does that. So what you said, what Jay said, he's a system quarterback, right? So I feel like if that first option ain't ready, ain't open stick,
he's running.
He's taking off.
Yes, he's running. I've seen it time and time. I've seen it time and time again.
Absolutely.
And that's what I'm saying. What separates? I've seen Bezo.
I've watched dominant when he does it.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
It's not like he's taking off and
that's his game.
What if somebody takes that away?
Every year.
What if somebody takes the one read in the runaway?
One team has taken it away. Most Hated has taken it away. So
but he has
maybe somebody in the playoffs will take it away.
He has one championship. Got my finger all up in the screen. One. We're in season 5. Okay. One.
You think he's not a big game player? That's what you think he's not a big game player?
No, I think if the game comes down on his shoulders and he has to win it from the pocket, I think the odds are against him. I'm not playing those odds. If you tell me,
all I'm saying.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying is
I don't think he can throw that well. That's all I'm saying.
I've seen Ray scramble into the end zone before and hop around and throw up a straight prayer. And it was a miracle.
What you're saying?
Okay.
I agree that. So when you said when it comes to reading his progressions, this is my critique of Ray. He doesn't read his progressions. He's really a one read. He's reading the outside cornerback a lot, especially when he rolls out. And as soon as that cornerback comes in, he's throwing it up. If the cornerback doesn't come down, he's taking the run. So one read.
Yes.
All I'm saying is, we can't be too hard on him because that one read has worked.
Yeah,
Oh, for sure.
yeah, it
For
has.
sure.
It has.
Okay.
But
For sure.
but don't you have to give credit to it?
Nothing away from him, Stick.
Oh,
I'm not taking nothing away from him, Stick.
agrees. I'm taking away from him.
I'm just saying.
He said, I'm taking away from him. I'm taking away from
I'm
him.
taking away from him. We got to
I'm
get
not
rid of the
I'm
myth.
not taking nothing away from him, bro. I just know
Yeah.
I get enjoyment out of using the hit stick when I play the Devils. Okay, that's what I know.
Yeah.
And out of Ray
is a
Mouth
weakness.
himself, last time we played them, man, Spectrum played me and my router fried on me. And Ray said in the chat, "Hey man, I was glad you left because I was tired of getting CTE."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You can't run around that
So,
much. You know, you scramble back,
I'ma
you take
say
some
this,
hits.
Stick, because you said what you said, Stick, and I haven't done this all year, but I'm gonna do this today. Because you said what you said, and Ray always goes, "Nobody runs on the Devils." That's what he always say. And you said they got the #1 run defense. Hey Juan. Hey Juan.
No.
He wanted that call.
Juan.
You heard it, Juan. You said you want me to talk about you on the pod. Here you go.
It's your moment.
Stick say that they got the #1 run defense, Juan.
Mhm.
And I don't think they can contain you because you crazy. That's why we get into it all the time. I'm
He
calling
is,
you
though.
out. I'm calling you out. And remember what I said. We don't chase clips.
No.
We chase chips around here.
And it will be going down tonight. Now, this week we kind of talked a little bit over on D1. Let's slide to D2. Late happy birthday to Alpha Ace,
Yes, sir.
leader of the Knights. So in Division 2, this is what we're looking at. We got the Knights, Bully Ball at number 2, Hitman at number 3, Crash Outs at number 4, Inferno, Stick your team at number 5, Josh and the Buffs pulling up the caboose at number 6, and then basically the two teams that are out of it right now, the Underdogs and the Bombers. So we post the same question: key players to this final run. Who has the players to get it done and make that top 4?
Okay.
I'm still rolling with Bully Ball. I don't care.
Oh gosh, look, you're like, Stick, you're the specialist here in D2.
Yeah, so the birthday boy Alpha, he it's hard to discount him because he's been here before. He's built a winning program. He's been in D1. He has D1 pedigree. I think Alpha's going to be really, really hard to beat. If I had to pick somebody, other than our self stuff, and we play him Tuesday, I think that'll be a really good game. Tune in.
Yes.
Other than us, I think that the Crash Outs have a squad. They have a squad a little bit differently than a lot of D2 teams because the Crash Outs don't rely on running the ball very much. But their quarterback, Box, forgive me if I'm mispronouncing your name.
Box.
He is a dog. He is so much how after we played Bezo and Bezo was making us miss in the backfield. And I was like, man, you just don't see that much in D2.
Yeah.
That's the type of skill set that Box has. Box has been so good in the pocket. There were a bunch of times where the pocket kind of collapses in on him and he kind of slithers out and then breaks it out. And then we're like, maybe the DBs thought we had him. So the DBs came up a little bit and he drops a bomb in over our head. And come playoff time, because they're going to make the playoffs, you do that 2 or 3 times, and next thing you know, you're on the next round. You know what I mean?
So you're just locking the Crash Outs into playoffs already.
Well, Jay, hold on. We got to look at it like this. This my hot take on the Sticks. Boss is always talking. When we in the open runs, he talking. When we in the Discord, he talking, right? So I'm gonna call him out too. You got a lot to back up. You've been saying that you're the best quarterback in D2. You've been saying that people be overlooking you all the time. You even said that we don't talk about you on the pod enough. So I'm gonna say this again. Because Stick, I'm gonna let you know something. Before me and Cypher lit a fire under Ace, they was looking real chilly willy at it for a second, all right? But now they on the go.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do the same thing to the Crash Out.
Ooh.
I wanna know, are y'all really gonna make it happen? Or Boss, are you really gonna crash out? That's what I wanna know.
Crash House is the name.
If they lose, it's not really. They still have a lot of holes in their roster. They have a deficient run game. They're not really able to establish the ground game at all. I'm telling you, a lot of their wins and losses almost exclusively comes down on how well the quarterback plays. The run
But
game
they got
is
Uncle over there.
non-existent.
You don't think Uncle good running back?
Yeah.
I'm not calling anybody a good or bad running back. I'm just telling you that their ground game is deficient.
Hey,
Now, you can blame it on the running back or the
Stick's walking
line,
lightly because
whoever
we're
you
in
wanna
that
blame for
D2. He's walking lightly because he
ain't
might
gonna- I
have
ain't
to
gonna
face
walk
off
like
against
he-
these
I
guys.
Stick is calling out. Look, I'm looking at the roster right now. Mass Hero, Big Play J, Boss Burt. I'm looking at this line right now. I'll even go to
Yeah.
Waxy Grunt. Like, I didn't play with some of y'all. You know what I'm saying? He calling this line out. He's saying this run game is non-existent. He's basically saying you guys have to depend on SSN 085. That's the only wide receiver over there that I didn't play with, and he pretty decent.
Yeah.
So once again, Stick being nice. Y'all know I call y'all out, right? Yeah,
They give him the call up.
I call him out right here.
I'm not calling out the running back. The running back genuinely did not have room to operate. Yeah, their line was deficient. That's what was so impressive about Boss was that their line was. Man, it's gonna sound like I'm really being hard on the line, but I think they need it. Their line was struggling. They were not picking up the blitz. They weren't blocking an extra man. They weren't holding their blocks. I mean, it was kind of a free for all. And Boss, man, he was down there. He was back there, Dance Dance Revolution, and we couldn't get him.
That leads to hard times. Now, Stick. Here's what I have to ask. This is what's been confusing me about the Bay Area Inferno. Where's Greenlight? Greenlight was an enigma because you go back a couple months ago and you talk about the top backs in the game. If three of them come out of your mouth and one of them ain't Greenlight Tay, something's wrong. And not only was he dominant there, on defense, they used to call him Mini Fuego.
What?
Yes. I'm going way back in the tournaments.
Okay, so-
yes.
Shout out my boy Fuego, man.
Shout out to you, Fuego, man. But what's going on with Tay? Like, you guys should have a dominant run game.
I don't think that. Yeah, I mean that's kind of why. Okay, so quick recap. Basically, on the season, we lost a couple of players. We lost actually almost half the team in the offseason.
Oh wow.
Two of our linemen, they dropped off. So it was still me on the line. I was kicking out to wide receiver D Beaks. We lost our wide receiver, and we lost our quarterback. So really, the only reason a lot of this has been trying to meld what works best with our new players and Greenlight. And honestly, Greenlight's kind of been one of the big reasons we've been staying afloat.
Really?
Defensive, yeah, for sure. Defensively, especially. Offensively, especially. I don't know how many D2 teams watch film, but at the D1 level, we really struggled establishing the run. That is where, absolutely, Greenlight struggled. Not saying really it was on him. We just had a hard time. Yeah, we started off our D1 season. We started off really hot against kind of the lower end D1 teams, and then we ran into the top end D1 teams at the end of the season. Devils, that's why I give the Devils so much credit, is because the Devils, really took our run game away, and they didn't do it with one player. They weren't relying on somebody to just block shed and make the play. It was genuinely their scheme. And now
the other two guys that
occasionally
the two new guys that you guys have on the line, are they guys with experience in the league, or are we just talking about two guys that are green?
Rookies. Our quarterback is a rookie, and our two linemen are rookies, and that's really, you would expect when we're talking about really our returning players are me, Greenlight, and Darrow. And that's our returning players. And but we've been able to hold the ship together. And what's exciting is, man, every game we look a little better and a little better. So come playoff time, I mean, we're gonna see. We'll see. But I think come playoff time, the team melds together pretty well.
All right, hey, but
But
you,
the teams I don't want to see in the playoffs are the Knights and the Crash Outs. I think are really good.
you ain't got no choice. You see the Knights tonight. It is play for you guys. You guys, it is playoffs time. Like right now, you're sitting at 6-6 tonight. That's the playoffs tonight.
We'll be ready. We'll be ready. And as much credit as I gave Alpha, I would be surprised if we don't sweep them. But I think they're a good team. I just think that we're that much better.
Whoa. I like he just said that and he was just like on to the next sentence.
He said it calmly like, I have cheese on that, please.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You know what I mean? Rick, so what I just heard is basically y'all finna bring the broom out.
8-6.
I would think so. We've played,
Okay.
I mean, we played the Knights when they were in D1 and we swept them, but everybody swept them in D1. I just am genuinely unimpressed. Not unimpressed. Like I said, I think that they're a good team.
Yeah.
I just don't think that. Yeah, I don't think that they will be able to establish the run game the way that they want to. I think that our 2 free agent pickups on the line have been really good. We've been coaching them. They've been running in open runs. They've starting to figure it out a little bit.
Gotcha.
And the last 2 games, especially 2 games ago, Wobble, who's our free agent pickup, he's really come on strong. So I think I think he'll be ready to go. I think we'll sweep the Knights.
I love it, Jay.
Yeah, you gonna sweep
We're
them.
gonna go sweep the
Hey, I just heard you guys gonna get swept. It's hot off the press.
Hell yeah. I mean, you ain't gotta ask for nobody to clean up after your birthday party because apparently the Infernals are gonna come in there and sweep
we'll bring
up.
the broom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll bring the broom.
You heard me?
So,
Man, bro, I love it though. I love it.
Nobody said anything, but I haven't heard anything about Bully Ball or the Hitman. Problem Child.
Take your bully ball.
Yeah. Okay. No. Okay, I'll take that back. The
Bully
Hitman.
ball, baby.
What?
I don't care if Alpha and them did beat them. I'm still taking bully ball.
But here's
I don't care.
the Hitmen are sitting at they're at 7-5, but you know teams above them are just 8-4, difference of 1 win.
Mm-hmm.
Problem Child, they got something going.
It's not a knock.
Yeah.
It's not a knock at them. It's not a knock at them at all. And Stick Guy could probably help me with this. I mean, let me go look at their roster before I say what I say because it's a reason why I haven't spoke too much about them. Okay. Yes, Problem Child is over there. Snipe by
Had
Dad.
a lot of.
Yeah, Snipe.
Yeah, so Snipe by Dad's a solid lineman and a great kicker. He really goes underrated. He is a great kicker and a really good center. My problem with the Hitmen, or the problem that I see is I don't trust their guards very much, and more specifically, I don't think their quarterback trusts their guards very much. Their quarterback is looking to move before the ball is snapped, and he's looking to get up out of there.
So he's not even trying to
think
give the
that pocket
line
is
like a
set.
chance to establish a pocket. He's just like, I'm going out and making my
I've
own
never.
area.
Hey Jay, he, once again, Stick Guy being nice. And this is no knock. Listen, fellas. This is no knock at you, but I legit only know and have seen Problem Child, Snipe by Dad, and I want to say I think maybe I've seen their team captain Jay. Like, I don't see you guys in open runs that much. I hope you guys are getting practice. I mean, you have a positive record, but I just don't see you guys in open runs that much. So that's why I was saying maybe Stick know a little better than me. And honestly, when I do see Problem Child out there, you know, it's cool. It's cool.
Yeah,
Stick,
he does his thing as wide receiver, but
this is my thing.
You're tripping.
This is
You're
my
tripping.
thing.
You're tripping.
This is my thing, bro.
Look,
I'm saying everybody got to have playmakers on their team, and you need at least 3.
absolutely.
You need at least 3. Okay.
All right, they don't
This
got
is me
3.
keeping it a buck. Keeping it a buck. Thank you. That's it right there. They don't have 3.
Yeah.
That's what it is, Jay.
I want to go back to you downplayed Problem Child a little bit. Problem Child is a very good wide receiver.
Yeah.
His route tree is very good. There's only so a lot of wide receivers run their routes exclusively with the left stick. You know what I mean? There's no L1 and right stick. They're not setting anything up. It is exclusively the left stick. Problem Child, he doesn't do that. He runs it with the right stick. He runs with L1, R1.
Sounds like he just needs
sounds
like he just needs a good QB.
Exactly. That's
like
what I was going to say when Stick got done talking. Like when I see him, Stick, good QBs in the open run is like finding a pot of gold sometimes. Like it really don't be out. They don't be out there like that. So when I see him, maybe he just don't get a chance to really go crazy like
get a
that.
lot of Tobias.
Yeah. a lot of Tobias.
That's a deep cut pull.
Yes, that is. That's a huge.
If you know, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Tobias made the pod.
Yeah. Hey, legendary. Podcast has now just become legendary.
Yeah, legendary.
The podcast is legendary, y'all.
Come on, y'all, be legendary.
Yeah, man, be legendary.
We strong.
Yeah.
All right.
Understand me.
Yes, but all in all, big games coming up tonight. And what I want to do right now is we're going to segue to two things. We're going to segue to our best team hype video. We put it out there in the Discord. We're going to find out what three of y'all brought that fire. See who brought that fire. And we're going to do and then we're going to do a breakdown, some highlights from the Pirates in Flight. I know you guys were mad. Double dose of Flight. It was against Phantoms and Flight last week. But we'd be criminals if we did not give you highlights of the Phantoms versus the Pirates.
The best game of the week.
Yeah, 100%.
And honestly, if you like football, man, Flight is the most fun team to watch.
Yes.
I'm talking about not best, but they are the most fun team to watch.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So with that, we're going to go off to the highlights, and then we're going to come back on the other side of this with the breakdown of D3. And here we go, the game of the week. The undefeated Flight versus the Honolulu Pirates, and possibly an up-and-coming star. They call me Bezo. Breaks several tackles. He goes to the right side and to the deep right end of the end zone, throws a seed. But Flight was not going to lay down easy as Pigeon starts out the drive, makes the calls, he makes the adjustments, he drops back, catches I'm So Ducky on the crosser, and he gets good yardage down the field. And we know that Flight is explosive. So it was going to be who was going to score more points in this game. Pigeon would take the snap, drop back, and he would throw an absolute seed to KJ to reel. And it's on. It is on. But I'm going to say it right now. The best QB in the CCFL, Bezo, just delivers a dart down the left side for a big chunk. And he just wouldn't stop right there. This is the reason why I think he's the best look at that. And then he delivers a dot for a touchdown. It's undeniable. This man he's just great. Not only on the offensive side of the ball, but he says, you know what? Let me show y'all what I can do on the defensive side of the ball. Comes, sacks Pigeon, and he's like, I'm just not going to get you once, brother. I'm going to get you twice. And he goes being disruptive again. And from there, it was just a demolition of Flight. Everybody thought this game was going to be closer. And then just to seal the deal, house call all the way down the field. Wasn't even close at that point. Shocked the league. Honolulu 54, Flight 30. Second game, Honolulu 45. Chicago 14.
We are the Austin Almighty. Austin built different. Music loud, work quiet. That's why this city fits us.
This right here, this the nest. They said we just show up. We don't. Austin Almighty. CCFL.
No speeches, No shortcuts. Austin Almighty.
All right, welcome back to the tail end, and now we're going to go in on the Junior Conference Division III playoff race, which is going down tonight. Give you the teams. At number 1, we got the Tritons, Tampa Tritons. Number 2, Colorado Vikings. Number 3, Cleveland Raiders. 4, Columbus Thunder. 5, New England Blackhawk. 6, the Jacksonville Vipers. And bringing up the caboose is the Reapers. The only team truly out of playoff contention at this point is the Reapers, which is wild.
Hey, but they did get their first win.
Wow, you would go there, bro. Yeah. Wow, that's crazy. Stick, that's crazy.
Who did they get their first win from, Stick?
Yeah, who did they get their first win on?
I don't know, man.
I
I don't know, Stick. Wow. So once again, congratulations to the Reapers. They upset the Cleveland Raiders to get their first win on the season. Shout out. We can move on from that now.
Okay.
Who's the quarterback over there in Cleveland?
You don't know who the QB is in Cleveland? I'm done with you right now. I guess it's my chance. It's my shot to take all the grenades, man. But right now, in you guys' opinion, who has the best roster and is built for the playoffs in D3? Now, I know the teams in D3 and the players aren't as well known because kind of new on the scene, but what teams do you see that have the advantage of going all the way in D3?
You got to go at the Tritons, man. Like off the rip. I mean, you say like some of the people aren't known, but I'm familiar with Vision. I'm familiar with Mount Crow.
Yeah,
they got Clip down there. I'm familiar with Mir from back early on.
Oh yeah, Tamir is a good running back. Yes, Tamir's a very good running back.
Like they got. Well, what I say, Stick, you need 3 playmakers on your team. You need 3. Yeah. They got 3 over there.
Yes,
they might even got 4. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Because Crow's pretty good, like to kind of bring things a little bit back to when we were talking about the Hitmen.
Oh, yeah, because solid.
Because Crow was a QB for the Hitmen for a little bit, and then they kind of moved on from him, and he found a home in Tampa with the Tritons. Now, who would you say is next? Like you're looking at like the Colorado Vikings, they're led by Pretty Boy Focus.
Mm-hmm.
They've been kind of making some. Yeah, they've been making some noise, and they got a pretty good ball squad there.
Yeah. Hey, well, look. Yeah. So, like you said, Tampa. That's the easy pick. You took the easy route. Hey, fair enough.
Yeah.
Tampa's got a squad. Tampa's going to be really hard to beat. So I would like to rephrase the question as who do I think can beat them? I do think that the Cleveland Raiders have a chance to beat them because, man, it's going to sound like I'm glazing you or something. I'm not. But talking to you, you have ball knowledge, and I don't know how much genuine ball knowledge is at the D3 level. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Very true.
Okay, so somebody, I don't think you're going to be able to outplay make Tampa Bay.
Ooh.
As you just said, they have 3, maybe 4 playmakers.
Oh.
So when it comes down to straight playmaking, that's going to be really hard to do. So what you're going to have to do is out-scheme them. You're going to have better schematics. And at the D3 level, to my knowledge, the only team I've seen be able to kind of adjust and their scheme be malleable has been the Cleveland Raiders. They've been the most malleable of a scheme. They've been able to adjust in the second half. Now, sometimes, they adjust when they don't have to, and they drop games that maybe they shouldn't. But
I'll take that. I'll eat that.
But if I was to pick a team who I think could go and take down Tampa, it would be the Cleveland Raiders, because I think that the Vikings, like you pointed out, they're they're relying on a lot of playmakers. They're not giving up very many points, which is crazy how low their points are.
Yes.
And they're giving up like no
Yes.
points.
Yes. Less than
Not much
300.
either.
No.
Yeah, but I think that the Vikings are relying a lot on their playmaker and pretty boy focus, less so on scheme. And I think if they go straight playmaker for playmaker, Tampa Bay takes them down.
Yes.
So I think that what we're looking for is a team that is not reliant on playmakers, more reliant on scheme. I think that's Cleveland.
Yes.
Do you
Now,
disagree?
no, I don't disagree. And I'm going to have to lone wolf and my team would kill me if I did not stand up and say this. Oh, look, you got me.
Wait a minute, Jay. Wait a minute, Jay. I had myself muted for a reason. Wait a minute, Jay. Now, I got to borrow your line. Now, Stick Guy, what you said about Jay was real nice. That was real nice. I can't do
I'm
that.
trying to be real.
I can't do that. I can't do that.
Okay.
Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. And this is respectfully Smoking Jay.
All right.
Smoking Jay reminds me of the Bears in '94. Okay.
Oh man.
Yes. And what I mean by that, Stick, is I told Smoking Jay this the other day. I told him every time he hiked the ball, I feel like my player got the biggest shoulder pads in the world. And I feel like this, Stick, like the Bears back then, bro, their offense was very cut and simple. It was like play action, stretch. Like it was simple. I told Jay, I said, Jay, I feel like he's looking for the pressure. Somebody break through the line, you be like this. Come on.
That's that old school mentality.
Facts.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
no.
how I
He's
feel.
got out.
So like you say he can out scheme him. I say he just got grit.
I'm back in that pocket taking them shots. I'm taking those hits.
You get tired of hitting Smoking Jay, you be like, why he won't go down? Like, what's wrong with him?
Got them big shoulder pads. I can take this. But shout out to my boys out there, Void, Nerdy, Telecoast, Gambino, man, Lone Wolf, getting it done up front. We have a very good line, and I have to learn how to trust them. So I ain't like what Grease said. I'm trying to get out of there quick. But
hey,
we
Stick,
did.
They not telling you what happened, Stick. They had a blow up.
Ooh.
I was watching their stream. They had a blow up, and they handled it well, bro. Like that's the thing about the pod. I'm always keeping the bean about everything. It ain't just wonderful sounds and nice skins on the game.
Yes.
We be arguing.
Oh yeah, we had a meltdown.
So it was a blow up. I was on the screen watching. I'm up there typing. I'm like, hey. I done jumped into Discord like, guys, what's wrong?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But they got past it. They moved on. I'm not even gonna name who it was, but just know that I'm proud of y'all. Jay told me y'all handled it like men.
Yes.
And it shows. It shows, you know what I'm saying? Like you guys were rejoicing. I see you guys in the standings. You guys were talking to each other like brothers instead of like people on the street that you just met. So it is a lot going on over there, Stick. It is. They just they got a general with some big shoulder pads.
Yeah. Now, Stick, I want to tell you the situation. We played the Tritons in both series. Both series went to 5 games. Second series started, we went down 0-2. And that's when we had the meltdown. Wasn't nobody talking to each other all of game 3. All of game 3, there wasn't a word. It was radio. Oh yeah, it was radio silence. We weren't telling nobody catch them.
Or what?
Yeah, no, it's just like whatever the play art was, that's just what everybody was doing. Nobody was saying nothing. Catch a block, I'm open. And
Respect that.
yeah, we won that game, and then we got the momentum going, and we came back from 0-2, and that was like kind of a defining moment for the squad. Hopefully we can keep that going. Now,
Yeah.
to move on
yeah,
from
so-
the Raiders. Go ahead.
Well, I want to know. So, if you can't pick yourself and
Yes.
you can't pick Tampa, who else do you not want to see? Because there are
The Thunder.
there are a bunch of other teams that
The,
have it.
the Thunder. The Thunder. And I'll tell you the
How come?
reason. I'm a MF and Bucket is,
Okay. Yeah.
bro, like, it's irritating. It's an irritating style of play. My man has a 5'5", 140, triple gunslinger,
Yeah.
triple dimer. So when he comes on the field, you see him, you're thinking, this guy's going to throw the ball. That could be further from the truth.
That's a motherfucker.
Yeah,
Dealing with
exactly.
Kyler Murray.
Yes. So
Yeah.
you're chasing him, and if you don't take the right angles, they're a problem. Like yes, exactly.
He gone, bro. He gone.
Yeah, they're a problem, and we got caught into that trap playing them, and we really had to adjust because they came out and kind of like punched us in the face. In the second series, we had to come back and steal one from them because we were able to shut him down. Like, that was our whole goal. Like, okay, this ain't happening. It's all hands on deck. If he's going to beat us, he's going to have to throw the ball, and we forced that. But they're dangerous. You know what I mean? Don't let that 5-5 fool you. They are dangerous.
Okay.
Now, Jay, I got a question.
Yes.
You were all big on the Blackhawks last podcast, but you haven't mentioned them at all.
Yeah, for the
Where do
Blackhawks
I
to make
go?
it, that means either
Well, you
somebody's
see,
gonna have to slip up.
you see what happened was they kind of slipped. Like, they're still a solid, squad, and I have faith in Yoda to get things together there. Kind of unfortunate. I thought that
Yoda's
they
a
would be
solid
one of.
quarterback.
Yes, exactly.
Yoda is.
Yeah.
Yoda is solid.
And here's the thing: they're still not done. They're at 5-5. They can easily sweep their last series, end up 7-5. They're right in it.
7-5.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Their points are not favorable.
No.
So they're
No,
gonna
they
need
not.
they're gonna need a little bit of help. But
You right, Stick. They not.
Yeah, and if you look at
And
not
I
a lot
think
of
Yoda-
teams, you're gonna say not a lot of
Yeah,
teams
that's
put
true.
up that many points. You know what I mean? So it's like
yeah,
we put up a lot
I
of
mean,
points.
Jay,
Go ahead.
you
Titans,
520.
Tampa got a
golly.
plus 153. The Vikings got plus 106. Cleveland got plus 98. The Thunder got plus 70. And then we go to a minus 24,
Yeah, that's not good.
minus 128, and a
Good.
minus 275.
Yeah, when you get to that, when you're
Yeah.
giving up that many points, that's not good.
Yeah.
It's not good.
So-
It's a symptom of two things. Either A, we're taking games to 5 a lot, and I mean they're neck and neck.
Yeah.
Or
Right.
Well, 5-5 knows that they're doing that. Yeah.
yeah,
Most
exactly.
def. It
Or
does, most def.
you're just getting your doors blown off. But I'll tell you what, the Vipers
Yeah.
are here's what I'm sad for the Vipers. Jacksonville Vipers, they've been a very committed team. Anybody that sees them in open runs, how they approach the beginning of the season, very organized and everything else. I honestly hate to see them at 5-7 because they've been putting in the work, but it will pay off. Guarantee you it will pay off as long as they keep
Yeah,
that
well,
core.
I'm looking at
It's
their
a-
roster, Stick. They got Big Jug over there and
Yeah.
Jay Boogie
I'm
96
looking at
over
it,
there. Yeah.
I'm
I'm
looking at
familiar
their
with both of them.
quarterback, Gil Roxy. Yeah, I don't know if you've seen Gil Roxy
Okay.
in open runs. He's
He's
a pretty
great.
solid. Yeah.
He's great.
Yeah, he's a solid quarterback.
I like Roxy. He's great, man.
Goes back to almost what
They'll
Grease
get it
was
together.
saying. Like, you got to have at least 3 playmakers. 2 doesn't get
I know.
it done. You know what I mean? Like, you got to get that third one in there. And I don't know what kind of supporting cast Roxy has as of right now. He might have some emerging talent on that roster. But like right now,
And even if you have the talent, it takes a season to trust the talent, right? Because, like, okay, let's say it's 3rd and long, and you got one playmaker, but the defense knows you have one playmaker too.
yeah.
If it's a
Yeah.
gotta have it situation, a lot of times quarterbacks, even the D1 quarterbacks, are like, I'll take my guy
Yes.
in a double
Yeah.
coverage situation over the guy that I'm not 100% about.
Yes, exactly. 100%.
That's true.
Yeah,
That is
100%.
so true.
So, Grace, we haven't heard who are you looking at coming out?
And who you got other than Tampa? Tampa's got the playmakers. We know Tampa's great.
Yes.
I'm gonna go. I want to go with shoulder pads, right?
On you. I think shoulder pads will get it done. I like that nickname. I like that nickname.
I'm shoulder pads.
Smoking shoulder
like that.
pads.
Smoking shoulder pads is crazy.
Now,
I like that.
my boy Lone Wolf Quarter over there. You know what I'm saying? That's Lil Bro.
Yeah.
So, Lil Bro is
but he's a great corner.
Yeah, for sure.
He's a great corner.
But still, they got West over there.
Don't forget about Hoodie.
Like IQ is DBU.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hoodie Sparks over there. Like you guys got a good set of players over there. You do.
Yeah.
You know, me personally say this is my take on shoulder pad sticks. Smoking Jay is old school, like one bar on the helmet for the punter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And what comes with that is, like I said, he don't move his feet real fast. You know, like he's standing there, like I want you to come get it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that sometimes might be his downfall, because like he can take the hits, man. He can take the hits.
Yeah.
I just want Jay sometimes to go through his progressions, work on going through his progressions, and if he don't see nothing there, take what you can get and hit the sideline. You are not made for CTE, Smoking Jay. Okay, we do not need shoulder pads on the side. All right, but I'm a wrong pick though. Like that intellect, that IQ, like really, honest to God, this game really does boil down to IQ.
Yes,
it really does.
Yes,
and you got that. You got that shoulder pad.
A lot of people, if you were just picking up like this game, ESG, if you were just picking it up and you thought like, okay, so there's a meta right now, right? There's a triple skyscraper, triple speedster meta, double controller. Okay, and if you were just picking it up, you might think to yourself, I can go do that. Like I'll get whoever at quarterback and I can go do that. Mm-hmm. But it is surprising when you run into like a genuine squad that runs like a real scheme, how easily they take that away. And honestly, I know I'm getting a little off topic, but if we go back up to D1, Unk is sitting there, and Unk is the best go ball receiver in the league, right? Unk is the skyscraper. He is the meta. Yeah. And what's his team sitting at?
3-9. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So
and Stick,
I know that
they got Cozy over there.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
So the idea, and I think it's worth noting that the idea that this isn't like the ESG, the game, the fundamental game, it's a mental game more than anything.
Yes, it's
a mental game, because even the meta, man, you can take that away.
Yeah.
And the good teams like the Pirates or like Flight, when you take that away, or the Devils, okay, how do you adjust after you take away like our number one game plan? I'm curious to see. I think that's starting to come in D2. I think that's why D2 is closing in.
Yes.
I want to see what happens when D3 gets like that, when it's like, okay, our go ball isn't working anymore. Our jump ball's not going. Now what? Direct, halfback direct out of the double isn't working anymore. Now what?
I think it's going to come sooner than later, because if you think about the evolution of the CCFL, we were all kind of just getting together playing.
It's been so fun to watch.
Yeah, now people started scrimmaging. Then people started scouting people in open runs. And then actually started putting their team together and watching film, and then figure out what other teams are doing. And it's like you're watching this natural evolution and growth of the game. And like Stick said, like there is a meta, but it can be easily countered with you creating your own meta. It's like
I'm gonna tell you something, Jay. I got a chance to go to the Reapers locker room. I mean, you came in there.
Yes.
You came in there. I went to the Reapers locker room, Sticks, after they beat shoulder pads. And
was it a party in there? Was there one win?
I'm gonna tell you, it's the reason I'm bringing. He's everywhere. It's the reason I'm bringing this up. When I was in there, Coach Murph, mind you, I want to say this: the Reapers are 1-9. All right.
Yeah.
But when I tell you, if you were in the locker room with them sticks, you'd have thought they was 10-2. Like straight up.
All right.
Murph was like, fellas, I'm so proud of y'all, man. We came out there today. You guys didn't give up. You showed all the moxie that you could give me. I mean, he was talking to them, bro, and they were responding like, yeah, bro, yes, sir. Like, yeah, bro, we got you, bro. Like, I was feeling so good when I was in there. You wouldn't even thought they was 1-9. Like, and that alone in itself, that shows me that one, this league is worth something. Because even when people are not having the best season, bro, they're still getting something from it. Yes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm very proud of you. I told them that when I was in the locker room, like, I'm proud of you guys because you could be not like this and being negative and just blowing up. But you guys are like, bro, we gonna work harder next season. We ain't got nowhere to go but up from here. And then Shoulder Pads came in there and told him he was proud of them for what they did as well. You know what I'm saying? It was a kumbaya moment. You know what I'm saying? So again, shout out to the Reapers and Coach Murph.
Yes.
And shout out to you, Shoulder Pads, for being a good sport, man.
Shoulder Pads is crazy. Well, I tell you
Can I ask one question?
Yes, go ahead.
What up, Stick?
Okay. So as we know, it's coming to Xbox, right? Like the next evolution of this thing is coming to Xbox. Okay. So there will naturally be a gap between PS5 and Xbox. The question I have is, how large of a gap do you think that is?
I'm gonna show you right now. Hold on, Jay. I got your stick.
Good.
Guess what, Stick? Xbox. He can't protect.
Here comes war.
I think
Here comes war.
I think it's gonna be a huge. I think that the worst D3 team would smack whatever the best Xbox team could put together.
Yes, sir. I totally agree, Steve.
All right. Now, I'm going to bring some common sense to the conversation. Xbox.
Only thing they got better than us is the frames, Jay. That's it.
Xbox has players right now playing on Xbox. You got Fuegos playing over there.
Yeah.
You got
Joker. Hold on.
You got Joker playing over there. But hold on, wait. Let me finish. Them guys are going to be exposed to those guys. Them guys are going to teach them a little bit of the meta. It's going to trickle down. And these PS5 guys are going to think that these Xbox guys ain't got no shot. Xbox is coming for
what Fuego does. Fuego can tell them all day how to do it. I'm telling you, when you run with Fuego, you cannot teach what he does. I can't tell you. All you got to do is hit a spin to the left, and then if you do a juke to the right, and then another spin to the left.
They're seeing it.
Go. That's all you got to do.
But where did Greenlight come from? Where did like Juan come from? They were just around watching Fuego play.
Let me tell you something. Each one of these guys that you named then got hit and been giving it up. I don't care. I don't care, man. It could be I just got a natural disdain for Xbox anyway.
Oh, it's coming. It's the war. The war shall be on soon.
You doggone right. I'm telling you right now, Smoking Jay. I said I was gonna say it. I'm telling Ray. We want it with Xbox, bro. You hear me? I'm telling you right now. I'd buy the PlayStation skin if y'all made it. If we had a PlayStation versus Xbox game, I don't care. Xbox, you got your damn.
Hey, for the record, I'm Xbox. I'm on PS. Originally, I played this game on.
You out of there?
Xbox is coming for the PS5. I'm throwing down the gauntlet on behalf of the Xbox side. Well, I tell you what. With that, we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up. Has been the Sticks God, Brother Grease.
Oh, Jay, you gotta remind them. You guys out there, make sure if you didn't see the last episode, we put out the alarm to let you guys know for those of you that have been talking, we hear you talking.
Oh,
Somebody you want to be in the CCFL league, man, and you want to know how to get in. I even seen some guys in the Discord like, I'm from Chicago, I'm from here, I'm trying to get in. We need the clips.
Yes.
We need the clips.
Yes.
We'll have a link.
Smoking Jay has a link that he put out there, man. You guys click on that link and submit your clips, man, so you can be on the pod, so you can put the league on notice. So you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yeah. As soon as you Xbox, soon as you Xbox guys are allowed to, you gotta show these guys how that PS5, you know, like y'all ain't nothing. Xbox gets down. It's where it's at.
Lots of broken controls.
We'll see.
That's all I heard.
Yeah, lots of broken controllers.
That's where it's at.
They're gonna overheat their system.
Oh, red ring of death. The red ring of death.
About the red ring of death. Green-eyed monsters. We ain't worried about you. We ain't worried about you. Your ectoplasm.
But until next time, been all of us, and we shall see you on the field.